Hi everyone, it's Wendy. I'm back with my Creep on June 2026 for Tracy Fox, my completed journal, which I'm very happy with. I showed the previous part of it on my day, which was the 5th of June. So if you want to go back and have a look at what I made, this is the completed journal. And I've cut a strip of the fabric that I did the cover with, just twisted it round and put it through this little brad, which is like a loop, and just put a dangle on the on a chain. And it's a double or triple fold with 2 signatures. So I shall start at the beginning. This is what I made on the 5th of June, this little flippy with little creatures from the kit underneath, and then there's a pocket here, and I've put some tags in from the kit, and that keeps the pocket closed. Oh, sorry, keeps the flippy closed. Now with all my journals, I give them to charity, and this I'm going to give to the Elche Children's Home because they have some teenagers there who are always thankful for lovely gifts, obviously. So I keep most of it blank for them to journal in, and I do put it in a lovely organza bag, and I put 2 pieces of paper in, one in Spanish and one in English, of what a junk journal is and what to do with it, you know, make it into a photograph album or journaling or diary. So that'll be going to them later in the year. So they're mostly blank pages. I've just used some freebies from Tracy Fox, coffee dyed paper, and I've used all the ephemera on the kit that I got, tags and stuff like that. And I've just put a few book pages in, which I think is a little bit fitting with the darker side. That one isn't too much, but there's bats and such like. So just see what's on this side. Yeah, that's got a bat on there. Anyway, so the centre spread was what I showed you on the last video, just pockets with some of the creatures, like a sort of mixed media spread, and that lots of those little tags from the kit in there. And I put this eyelash trim on. That's the centre. Then on one page I put a belly band, and in the 2 envelopes that are in the kit I put all the ephemera that I had left, all the little labels, tags, all sorts, so that the recipient can do what they wish, you know, make the journal their own, and that just slides under there. The next signature, or the very back of the book, I've put 2 pockets in with tags and sort of a journal card. You could always make that into a little booklet as well. And in the back of there's a large tag, a double tag, and I put like another little flippy in there with some of the tags and ephemera from the kit. Just a little bit of extra interest in there, and that just slides into that pocket at the top with a dangle and a tab on the top, like so, with a little charm. In fact, I must change that, because when we're giving them to the children's home, they can't have anything sharp on them, so I can't put a bulb pin on. So I'm just going to take that off now to remind myself to put it on with a paper clip. I'll attach those charms to a paper clip and put that on there. So the other signature is just like the first one, really. A few pockets. This is the centre piece. I put a little dangle on the twine, a little hidden paper clip in there with a straggly dangle on, and that just holds that It was the last piece of paper from a freebie, and I just made it into journaling space and just slot it in there onto the paper clip. And another paper clip with a dangle at the top, and the back pocket is just tags. The last piece of paper, this is from My Stash, I think it was a freebie in a magazine years ago, and journaling card. Some of the tags I've just put some strips of the fabric I use for the cover. So I put this paper clip on this part just to hold those pages together so that when it folds over like that, I'm not squashing them. And that just folds over the top. It is a bit chunky. Oh, and I put book corners on. And it just ties round and into a little knot or a little bow. So I won't bother putting that in the bag because I need to attach this charm with a paper clip. And the two little boxes, Tracy made hers into a suitcase. I just did boxes with mine with all the journal cards. I printed them out twice. So there's one set in one box and the other box there. So that will all be going to the children's home, and I hope they'll be quite happy with it. And thanks for being with me today, and I shall see you all next time. Bye.